So Season 2 has been released on the 4th of August, and we've been testing the new game modes and changes and stuff like that day and night. And I'm gonna give you feedback on what we think is good, bad, ugly, or should be enhanced in the future. I'm gonna be covering the game mode changes, including the new maps. We're gonna talk about Hualing nerf and the new hero Ya, and at the end I'm just gonna give you a couple of updates regarding what happened when the new season kicked in. So let's get into it. First of all, the changes didn't really come in a way we expected them, so there are good things, but there are also some which we dislike. I know, guys, you've been complaining a lot about new bugs and issues and queue wait times and latency issues and stuff like that, but slow your horses. I checked with the T3 Arena team and they are constantly working on fixing them. Actually, an update has been released the day after Season 2 kicked in, and we should be expecting more of these, so the bugs are gonna be gone. Let's focus on the stuff that has been changed, and I want to get your opinion in the comment section of what you think about the updates that are not bugs, they are intentional changes to the game. Let me start with talking about the casual versus the advanced game modes. The advanced is not the ranked game mode that has been announced. That's gonna come later, sometime in September, or maybe it's gonna slip into October. If advanced is not the ranked game mode, what's the main difference between casual and advanced? The simplest way to explain is that in the casual mode, you're gonna play the hero you choose when you queue up for that game mode. And in the advanced mode, you have multiple rounds. In the payload escort, you have actually 2 rounds, attacker and defender, and in clash, you're gonna have multiple rounds depending on your performance, but it's best out of 5. So for example, on payload escort, you can select, let's say, Jabali if you're on the attacking side, because you wanna, stick to your vehicle, your payload, and then, try to escort it. But when you switch the sides, you can play a completely different type of hero, like, Hualing or whoever you think is good for defending. It's pretty much the same for Clash, whereas after each match, you have a chance to pick a different hero. The exception here is that if somebody, you or teammates, already won a match around with a specific hero, you won't be able to select that hero again. The second thing I'm going to talk about is introducing random maps when you queue up for a game mode. This is the thing we dislike, because there are some certain heroes that fit better for a specific map, whilst the same hero might not perform that good on another map. I checked with the T3 staff on this specifically, and it has not been decided yet if it's gonna stay like this or if it's gonna be reverted. Maybe in ranked you're gonna have random maps, and in casual we may have the option to select which map we wanna play on. There's one more thing regarding game modes, which it's a bit annoying. So until now we could play control or the payload escort, payload race anytime, and now one is on cooldown. Why? I already mentioned the bugs at the beginning, but just to highlight some of them, we saw some floating characters. I think the quest progress counter is also a bit, buggish. Let's give the team some time to correct them, because, imagine all those developers sitting there. They have a huge backlog of stuff they need to address, and it cannot be done all at once. And there needs to be a fine balance between new features, new additions, new heroes, new skins, and stuff like that, and making sure that retroactively everything is working fine. There's no game or website on the world which has no bugs at all, so I think in overall it's pretty much okay. Alright, bots versus players, and this relates to the latency issues and topics and cross-server matchmaking. The interesting thing for me is that I didn't have that high latency issue. I'm really happy to see that I'm actually facing players, more and more players instead of bots. Regarding the new maps that have been introduced, I'm pretty happy about them. I think they are fine. Obviously, it takes some time to explore, you know, the places where it makes sense to hide or to, you know, to attack. But I think we have enough maps for now, so the team should be focusing on fixing the issues, polishing the game, and properly introducing the ranked gameplay. Alright, second big topic, Hualing got nerfed. What to say? I tend to agree that a nerf was necessary because, you know, she was just too overpowered, too strong, and I felt like I'm like, you know, super pro in aiming, but at the same time I knew that, you know, it's gonna be fixed at one point because it cannot stay like that. It was just unfair. Now I think we are a bit on the other side of the coin, so it became really hard to play this hero. I think I'm still gonna use her. I mean, I played some Clash games and even Halo Discord, and I think I was performing fine. All in all, I agree that this hero had to be nerfed. So let's have a look at the new hero, Ya, who, you know, seems to be pretty similar to Alita, but at the same time, I think she's not. Because when the hero has been introduced, it was said that she's gonna be lightning fast and have that dash type of ability, which is indeed true. And this is why everybody thought it's going to be very similar to Alita, but I think it's a different type of hero. So Alita and her weapon shoots pretty fast. Compared to that, Ya's weapon has a pretty slow shooting rate. So it's like tuck 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 tuck, and Alita is like. And Alita's weapon has 40 ammos, and Ya's weapon just has 9. And, you know, it's... Let's forget about comparing Alita to Ya. It's a different type of hero. You could say that it's still an assassin type of hero, like Diggy and Shell, for example. But it's not like, you know, the little sister of Alita, or older sister, or whatever. Okay, one more thing. I said no Alita, but still, in terms of agility, Alita is like superior. She can jump, she can dash in the air, she can dash 3 times in a row. And compared to that, Ya only has one single dash, which just works forward. So you cannot like run to the back or to the side and dash into that direction. Ya is always gonna dash into forward. Another thing is that it has an 8-second cooldown, so you cannot dash multiple times. Using her weapon, it's gonna move your crosshair, you know, a bit up with every single shot. Like I think it's same with Gloria. So while shooting, you need to aim slightly downwards, like just a tiny bit, to make sure that, you know, your target is not gonna be outside of your crosshair, which is again a difference. Her ultimate looks pretty cool. I mean, with these, you know, spinning somethings, you can kind of, you know, hit the enemy hard, but nothing special, nothing that I would say is like very unique. Actually, as you can see, I don't have the hero yet, so my opinion may change, but for now I don't feel that this is like a special hero. I think there are better heroes. But congrats to all of you who already obtained this hero, and see you on the battleground. Let's see how you're doing against my Alita. There are a couple of things which I want to share before we wrap this up, like trophy level. I think there was some kind of note saying that it's going to be reduced for each hero to 500 trophies. That's not true. You can anytime go into this trophy rank settlement screen, and you can precisely see how many trophies you would have if the season would end now, and you can also see how much glory points you're gonna get. And that's it. So it's not going to be reduced to 500. In terms of events, I'm a little bit sad that the top-up bonus hasn't been reset. I think it would have been fine that, you know, new season, new top-up bonus, new rewards, but it just didn't happen. And there's one new skin actually, Summer Light Mythic Iris skin, which looks like super cool. If you want to have it, 700 T-gems. Go into the store and buy yourself some T-gems. And by the way, if you buy anything in the store, I'm not gonna get rewarded, I'm not gonna get T-gems, I'm not gonna get any extra stuff. Being an official T3 content creator doesn't mean that, you know, yeah, I got a share of the profit. On that note, by the way, I heard that there may be a creator code at one point in the future. If that happens, then obviously I'm gonna ask you to, you know, support us and the channel by using our creator codes, but it's not there yet. Maybe in the next couple of months. And this is it, guys. Actually, I'm gonna go back and start farming trophies with my Alita, and I encourage you to do the same after hitting the like button, after making sure you're subscribed. Go into T3 Arena, have some fun, and see you next time. Bye.